Hi guys, many people have been asking me for another YouTube video on gaming. And so a few weeks ago, I sent out a survey and asking people if they thought I should do another video on Call of Duty Mobile, or a video on Mortal Kombat, or a video on NASCAR Heat. And obviously NASCAR Heat won. So today we will be reviewing the best wrecks, finishes, and passes in NASCAR Heat Ultimate Edition. First up we have is the Dirt Derby. With this racing, you've got to be very careful because you are very, very light. You have lots of speed, and when you go into curves, you have to drift. So right here, you can see I'm passing this guy. I'll almost lose control, but I'm able to regain it. This is the championship. We're going into the final lap. I'm coming up on lap traffic, and I've got to remember, lap traffic is going to be way slower than I am, so I have to be careful as I'm going around. So right here, I come around, this car cuts way down in front of me, I lose control, and I wreck and flip over. But luckily, I was able to cross the finish line and win the championship. Next up we have is Truck Series. So this is the championship right here also. So I'm coming up the track, trying to win the championship. I've been second. I just went all the way down into the grass, made a desperate move that actually paid off in the end. So right here, we're neck and neck. I'm ahead by 0.2 seconds. So when you go into a curve, you need to go all the way down, as far down as you can, right up next to the white line. So that's where you're going to get the most speed. And as you come up, you need to get as close as you can to the wall. So this guy's trying to pass me right here. I'm able to block him, and I win the NASCAR Truck Series Championship. Right here, the next season, I am trying to go down, cut in front of this guy, complete the pass. He turns me into the grass. I come up, and there's a huge wreck, and somehow I don't wreck out. So this track is a road course track. So right on these, you have to be careful because there's a lot of braking. So right here, you see I cut to the inside, and I'm actually able to take the lead. So that's the best passing for Truck Series. Right here is a debate that a lot of people have debated with me. I think the number 2 won this race, but the game classified me as winning this race. So right here you see we're neck and neck, and then right here at the finish line, who do you think won, guys? You let me know in the comments below. Right here, here's a braking point. I'm trying to turn, and this guy does not brake and turns me around. And I was out of that race for that. So right here, I'm trying to pass these guys. I dive down low. I lose control. This wreck was my fault. Should have been more careful, and I caused this wreck. And right here is another angle. You can see from the inside, I just didn't even, I just lost control, and it was my fault. So next up we have is this guy, biggest wreck I've had. I was knocked out of this race. It was the semifinals for the next championship, and I was knocked out. I was not happy this race. I thought, there's a lot that I'll tell you about. So right here, that guy should have gone all the way down the racetrack. A lot of people ask me, well, why didn't you just swerve and miss him? Well, I'll get to that in a minute. So right here, I'm out of the race because of this guy. Here's another angle. It's just, this was the biggest wreck I've had and the worst one. So the reason I could not swerve is because according to the rules of this game, if you get into a wreck, you're supposed to go all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack, like this. This guy goes all the way down, right in front of me. That's what you're supposed to do, if you can. That guy had plenty of time to go to the bottom, and he did not. Right here, you can see this guy banging around. He's going up and down and wrecks this guy out, barely missing me. Now we go up to the Cup Series. So I'm right here. I've lost control. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the racetrack, like I said before. And once again, I just keep spinning. And luckily, I didn't wreck anybody else out, but I came pretty close several times, as you can see. Right here, I'm trying to come up out of the pits, and I'm just twisting and turning and causing chaos everywhere. And that was not one of my best moments. And then right here, this guy turned me, the purple car, turned me into the green. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the racetrack again. This time, I was able to get down there, and then I thought I was clear, but obviously I was not. And then right here, I'm trying to get to the bottom of the racetrack, and I get loose because there's so much speed going in this track. I've just lost it. So right here in this case, I'm trying to get to the bottom. It's just, you've got to make sure you're clear before going to the bottom. So right here, I get loose. The white car turns me. I knock out those two cars. I come down the racetrack and barely miss that car. This white car, he was able to stop, and I didn't get into many more wrecks. So when you keep racing, you're going to get into these, you're going to get articles written about you, or you're going to get in the headlines. And these are just some of them. But I have raced a long time on this game, and it's paying off. I've won 3 championships in the Dirt Derby. And a couple weeks ago, I was actually able to get into the Truck Series, and I won. It was a great run, and I was actually able to win. Special thanks to Jeremiah, Carlos, Elijah, Avery, Nathaniel, Tyson, David, Nate, Isaiah, and Alex. Y'all helped me a lot, and I appreciate it. So please like or subscribe below, but if you do not want to, please at least leave a comment, and thanks for watching.